Can you drift an RC monster truck? Well, we're gonna need to put some drift tires on first. So we've got some drift tires from another RC car, which we've also got on the channel. That's an RC drift truck. If you remember that video, we had to fix the tires right up so they drift. And that's the result of the tires there. Red tape jumped up the tires bits that have made them bigger, made them thinner, the tread, so they're more slippery. And they're ready to drift. So let's hook them up to the RC truck. Now, the RC truck FMS Smasher V2 is pretty much a branded truck, so it's got proper parts on it that all fit nicely. This drift car we've got is like some Chinese car, so you can see like all the parts don't really fit. So I'm gonna have to transport the disc brakes from the RC drift truck onto the RC monster truck. So that means the wheels aren't going to be locked in place with the little pieces of metal that lock the wheels. It only has to drift, so it should basically do the right job. Pretty easy stuff. There's the finished results. It looks like one of those mall crawlers now. It used to have the big tires on before. You can see those right there. It does look better with these big tires, definitely, but it looks pretty cool with those two. I've put them on as tight as possible. Like I said, they're not locked, but we're going to have to see what happens. Time to get the driver out here and get some drifting happening. Let's do it. The driver's here, let's hit it. Just keep it in this main area. I'm gonna try and drift in. So you're in high range? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Taking the brake discs out, so that it's got much more thread on the wheels. They shouldn't fall off now. Let's see if they still work. Stop. Yeah, stop. Wheels were touching forward, we had to rotate them backwards. Now it should be ready to go. Almost broke the disc. It's a good thing you noticed straight away that it had no power. How'd you notice that? Pretty good. So, can you drift at all? Is that because this car's also too slow as well? Because this does 8 k's now, the other car does 20 something. Yeah, okay. Bring it over here. We're going to take it to a less grippy surface, I think. Let's have a quick look at that. That looks pretty good with the rear back of it, I think. So that is actually a finished product. Ready to do some drifting. It's looking pretty good. Look at those, put those drift tires on it now. Deep dish wheels. Look at those go. Ready to start doing some drifting. The car looks a little weird with the small wheels and it's lifted. It looks exactly like a monster truck, when they're transporting them around. But if you want to turn this into a drift truck, there you go. That's a drift truck. Alright, do it. Gotta get some counter steering in. That's pretty good. Holding a little. Let's see if we can do a burnout then. And spin in a circle, right at the spot. Going to spin non-stop. First drift tires on this car doesn't work because its top speed's 8 k's an hour instead of 20. Maybe it needs like 60 k's an hour to get some really good drifting on, but yeah, that doesn't work for that. It is a rock crawler, so can't really expect too much out of it. Let's get the proper wheels back on.